Hello and welcome to Deadly Days Road Trip, ladies and gentlemen. We are back to my humble settlement. Today we had the option of, oh god, the option of going 2 new characters, but again, we're gonna be playing with the survivor character because most of you have not unlocked all of the characters yet, because the game is just out. If you don't have the game, download it, buy it, it's a fantastic game. We're gonna be playing with this guy. Last time I played a ranged character. This time we're going to go full melee, baby. And before we go on, let me tell you. Tomorrow, after you see this video, I'll be posting a full guide video about what the game is, what these things are here, how to do equipment management and so on. So stay tuned and subscribe to the channel and like the video if you please like the content. And at the start, let's see. So there are 3 things you see basically when you put your mouse on these. Number 1 is map size. It just says how big the map is. That's usual. Loot means the quality and the quantity of the loot that you're gonna get. It doesn't have any relation with the map size, but the bigger the map is, the more loot you get. But basically, I never look at the map size. I just look at how much loot there is, because quantity and quality come together, okay? Even if the map is like 3 or 1, I would always just go, okay, 4, okay, I'm going there. 3, I'm going there because of the loot. And about the fuel, even if there is 1 fuel point there is always more than enough fuel for you to run your bus. So there is absolutely no way you can't get past it. It's a little bit harder, you have to spend more time in the map and look for the fuel, but in general you will get what you need, okay? So don't worry about the fuel. Let me see. Yeah, this is perfect. Like, we're gonna go like this, then here we're gonna decide. Let's go. Alright, on wave 1, as I said, we're gonna be trying a melee build, and if you look at the map on the top left, you can see blue means loot, yellow means equipment. And what are equipments? I'll show you. But when you go to these loot boxes, just stay around them, they will pop out. Stay like half a second, because they actually get attracted to you after they hit the floor. So you need to give them a little bit of time. So for example, if you do this, like, see, that thing just stayed there. So I couldn't get it. And every time you level up, you drop one of these. If you don't even pick these up, at the start of the next level, you're gonna have these dropped around you, okay? So don't worry about the loot that much. And as I said, I want to go a melee build here. So I'm not going to pick up the weapons. In general, if you don't want to play a ranged weapon, don't pick any of these. Like, if I was not playing melee, I would just take this and put this here and go. But because I want to go a melee build, I am going to pick this damage modifier and equip it to my weapon. Later I'm going to equip it to my other weapons. And let me show you. This is a yellow. This is the loot or equipment. You get them. This one is, for example, food. It heals 20% of your HP. So if you press number 1, and look at the numbers here, because you can get up to 4 spells naturally. There are items that allow you to actually cast the spells as well. Not like spells, they're like abilities. There's like a pressure cooker that you can make yourself explode for your level, like multiplied by other things. Oh, fantastic. Extra level. And there's like vacuum, there's those level ups that you can get out of them. So in general, it's a good idea to explore everything. Okay, here, I would always suggest go for the bag of spaces. Like, I know this adds size and damage to your weapon. Doesn't matter if it's a melee or ranged weapon. If you look, increase marked weapons damage by 15%. Increases bullet size, marked ranged weapons by 50%, and size for melee damage by 25%. Okay, there might be some effects on inflatable items. Inflatable items are different. And how you use them, you just get this here. If it shows yellow, it means it's giving this damage. But you're gonna get a lot of these, okay? First, get at least like this much bag of space. Like, see, 1, 2, 3 here. So 1, 2, 3 like this. So you can actually add all of your modifiers on a single weapon at max. Like, see, like if I can put this here, it will attract it. So see, like this is my maximum. So I would just go up until here, then decide to go whether here or here. But basically making a good circle or a long one is always better. For example, here you can either do this or you can do this. I prefer this one. There are several reasons for it. You'll see in the next level up. This video might be a little bit longer than the other ones because I'll try to do the... Oh, see? Like, I got the pump already because you get a lot of them. And if you want to pick up, like, this is energy drink. I ate my food. This is energy drink. Energy drink, when you do it, you have 2 dashes. Energy drink refills your dash meter really fast, so you can just go like this and explore faster. I always prefer to have the energy drink rather than anything else, to be honest. But if I'm low on HP, I will grab other things. Because, as you can see, like on the top right, there's a timer. The longer you stay in a map, the more enemies you will spawn. So you need to be actually pretty careful. And as you saw, you can drop fuel from the mobs too. So never worry about fuel, basically. Like, that's the best thing I can tell you if you're new to the game. I'm new to the game myself too, but I played the demo version too when it wasn't completely out. It is an awesome game. Like, it has very high replay value, it has good mechanics, the music is fantastic, and the character build is pretty unique, I guess. It's a 2D in 3D, which I like since like I watched Berserk for the first time. That was the first time I saw something 2D and 3D basically just mushed together. And it was awesome, so now I like it. Okay, give me something. Melee, please. Okay, we didn't get any melee. So, if you look at here, like, I have a pump, I have another pump here, and I have a modifier, this for ranged only, but this works for melee as well. Oh, we got a radar too, that is fantastic. I'll tell you what the radar is. Like, here, normally I would go for this, but because I wanna have very big weapons, I'm gonna pick this. And I'm gonna, like, do this. Now, this is affecting this, and this is affecting this. Firework has 20% chance to mark weapon to explode on hit. Pay attention to weapon thing there, okay? There is ranged weapons and melee weapons, but when it says weapons, it means both of them. Alright, good things. We got really good stuff. We have a solid build, potentially. But, to be honest, like, I want to play melee, and I'm not getting any melee weapons. which is like, oh my god, another pump. I'm gonna have the biggest melee weapon out there. Okay. Okay. And, this dynamite is actually something good too. You can use it in the boss wave, kinda. It really works. And it has a little bit of a weird interaction with the mobs, to be honest. Like, I don't like that part. For example, like, you can't target it. Like, I would have loved if they added like a targeting system to this, so you can press 1 and then press here, so you throw the dynamite there and it attracts zombies and you kill the zombies, or it explodes on zombies' faces. But anyways, the developers did not see that fit, so we have to play it the way it is. Break this, please. Okay, nothing there. Is there a level up in that thing? Nope. Okay, we have only 3 loot boxes left. After I get these, we are out of here. And for dynamite, look, now I'm gonna use my dynamite. Look at it. See, it doesn't show where it drops, but did you see that pop, 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 pop? It basically, like, explodes on one enemy, and then it spreads to all the enemies around. Did I even get a single melee weapon? I did not get a single melee weapon. Okay. Melee weapons are one-handed, by the way, so, like, even if I get this, I will not be upgrading it, so I'm gonna take the boot, because this boot allows you to get more movement speed. It's the, let's say, the biggest thing, kinda after damage you want in this game. Alright, we have nothing more to do. Let's get out of here. Yeah, let's get out of here. I honestly can, like, stay here and level up and maybe get another melee weapon, but I will take my chances with that one. Let me see, actually, maybe we can take that risk. Yeah, I have enough damage. I'll level up one time before leaving. Yeah, I don't care, you can bite me. I have too much HP. And I would suggest, if you're leveling up, just look at this. When it's here, dash away. Now, when I dash here, I'll instantly just get out of the zone. That's a trick that I always use to, like, let's say, maximize my level gain from the mobs and then get out of here. Okay, one more kill and we're done here. Alright, drop it and give me a melee weapon, please, so I can make my build in the next area. Ah, not a single weapon. Not a single melee weapon. Yep. This is not going accordingly. Here I am actually going to add this here. If you didn't want to go this, if there was no bag space here, I would have gone for this, because this gives attack speed. Attack speed is something very crucial in this game, even more than damage. And see, remember I got my bus ready? Look, boop, I'm gone. And that's it. Okay, 4 minutes, not bad, not bad. So when it comes to inventory management, you have two hands all the time. You can hold either two one-handed weapons. This is how you know it is one-handed or two-handed. Like, look, the AK is two-handed, so it has two dots. This is one, so it only has one. Here, what you can do, like, you earn these by killing and looting. So you can either repair this or this, and then put it here. I like the revolver because it has more damage, so I'm gonna get this revolver here, and we're gonna go with the pistol again. I don't wanna get any of these in. Like, just a Kalashnikov or AK-47 would have been good too, but it's too expensive. I don't wanna honestly spend that much money on it. And I don't even want the shotgun, so I will hold my right click, I will sell that. I don't need this, because drill is for ranged weapons. Actually, 1 second. And if you look at this trooper helmet, increases marked ranged weapons attack rate. So it only works for these. So this will not be useful for our build. We sell that as well. We can repair this. Bottles are good. You can just throw them wherever you want, and it will just do magical work for you. I'll fix this, by the way. Just give me a uno momento. Drill. I am actually going to use this drill as well. Like, look. This is the best possible option that we could have come up with for now. But now I have another problem. I have only 5 storage, but I have 8 items. I don't really want to invest on the drill because this only works for ranged weapons. I just wanted ranged weapons so I can actually kill things in the next wave. So I'm gonna just sell this because I'm planning on a melee build. This thing is something that we definitely would want to use, so we are not selling that. This pump is affecting right now only one of my weapons, okay? But, however, I can do this here. Like, look, it's affecting all 3 of my weapons right now. And also, I have a speed, and I am giving both of these things explosions with this. And then I will grab this, I will pick this, I'll put it there, I will put this a little bit here, and I'll take the drill, and I'll put it here. Inventory managed like a boss. I am very proud of what I did here. And because we can now upgrade this, because I need a level 2 of this, I'll repair the skate and put it here. Now I have 20% movement speed. Done. Inventory managed. I am also gonna sell the AK, because I don't want it to take space. This item and these items actually are a good combo, so we're gonna be keeping both of them. And that is how you can manage your inventory at the start of the game. That's usually my go-to route, by the way, like up left, up right, like either one of them, depending on what kind of items I get and so on. But there are a lot of combinations. I'm new to this as well, so I don't want to give you like strict rules. But basically, oh, a melee weapon. Basically, find your way of enjoying the game. To be honest, like this game is hard if you mess up some crucial things. But die a couple of times. Like, this is something, I play a lot of indie games and I break records, I do whatever, like, I do crazy stuff in games, okay? But all of them mean nothing if I'm not enjoying the game. If you're gonna, like, if you're having trouble, like, with going through the levels, or you can't find what you want, man, like, die a couple of times. It's okay. It's a fantastic game. It's worth winning. Winning is fun, but enjoying the journey is another part of the thing that we would wanna have, so don't bother with it. I'll give you all of the tools that you need for finishing all of your runs, but if you enjoy the runs, that would make me happier, to be honest. Okay, here we have the option of either picking this attack speed. This is a long term, but this is a short term solution, because this will add damage to my current build, but this is what I need for my melee weapons, because melee weapons don't have range. You need all the attack speed you can get. So instead of here, I'm gonna put this here, because I need this. Until that time, that thing is going to stay there. And as you can see, like, both of my weapons are now killing very well, so we don't need to worry about damage that much. Oh, and those are dice, by the way. Use the dice for rolling in the shop. I'll show you what the shop is. Okay, we got good stuff. I'm gonna go left, and I try to always, like, go, like, top, left, down, right, and then, like, collect everything and get on the bus. But if you go like left, right, you're gonna spend a lot of time going around the map, and well, the danger level will be a little bit of a nightmare to deal with. So I would suggest like sticking to a routine, unless like your road is blocked, or you can't get around, or you see something shiny. Like, that doesn't matter that much, but try to do, like, let's say axial moves like up, left, down, right, top, mid, bottom, and you go into the bus. Like, that's the most efficient way for now, at least, depending on how the things turn out. But if you have a good build, you can always like do like pop, up, left, down, right, up, left, bus, like that. Okay, we have 2 melee weapons. I have my weapons. I would take the pump because we can actually upgrade it this time. Alright, nice. We have a problem, by the way. Right now, as I looked at my bag and stuff, I have a lot of bags. I have a lot of items, but I have no bag space. So from here on, whenever I level up, I'll try to look for bag space instead of like anything else. Because without bag space, no matter how powerful your items are, if you can't put them inside your bag, they will be inactive forever. So, well, what is that point anyway? Might as well not give me anything. And we have almost nothing here left. Oh my god, I really vacuumed this area. And by the way, I'll use this vacuum so you guys can see actually what the vacuum is. And if you're wondering when you can go to the bus, when you collect enough fuel, this yellow thing only turns on when you have enough fuel in you. So just keep going around. When you have the fuel, you can get out of here. But I'm always greedy. Like, if you have been watching my channel for a long time now, you will know that greed is one of the things that drives me, let's say, to insane things in games. So, don't be greedy like me. Okay, see? Like, look at this left side. I have 0 bag space. If I was even playing a ranged weapon, and even if I was playing AK, I wouldn't take it. I'll just take this. And this time, I'll put this here, because this will allow me to put my weapons like this, and maybe add another pump, another attack speed item, and so on and so forth to it. So it's like up, up, up. Then, let's see, depending on the items, I'll just set them how I want them to. And let me see. Yeah, we have 2 more in that bottom right there. But, oh, one of them, they're actually close. Nice. Fantastic. Oh, baseball bat. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. A baseball bat would be nice. But I have to actually check it because I wanna make mythic melee weapons. I'll have to see which items I need actually. I think I need the katana, not the baseball bat. Yeah. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Okay, it's getting pretty dangerous because my build is melee, but I'm playing oh, nice. I'm playing ranged weapons. Like, I don't have the damage to deal with these any longer. So soon we will need to get out of here. Or they will kick me out of here. Okay, there's a loot box there. I'm gonna ignore it. Take these 2 and get out of here. Oh, actually the third one is very close too. Nice. Alright. Sirs, madams, please. Stay put for a little while more. I will be at the bus soon. Oh, please don't catch me here. This is not a good place to having level ups. Okay. Give me something good. Oh. Decrease reload duration of marked ranged weapon. Okay, thanks God this is only ranged weapons. This is something you would love to have on your melee build. Each damage, this is the actually main item modifier that we need for this game, for this melee build. Each dealt hit with marked weapons is followed by another hit with 25% damage. We're gonna get this. We're gonna be using that. Because I'm gonna hit one, but that one attack will hit 20 other people. Okay, I use my vacuum now. Everything that is on the floor will be attracted to me. I am very attractive right now. They are being attracted to me. I know speak Americano, apparently, again. As I said, like, because this pump actually gives us, let's say, weapon size, I would love to have as many of these as possible. This is a very fantastic item. I have one inside, but I don't want it. I want the pump more. I wanna pump it up. Yeah, I can't continue singing that, because then this will get copyrighted. Okay, we got this. But, however, I am not going to use this right now because we're leaving. I'm gonna use it at the store. Don't kick me. Do not eat me. I need to go. Thank you for your kind gesture. Time for inventory management. Number one thing that I would tell you is do this do this. See, when you drag and drop them like here, it literally takes them to the top. So I would suggest that. So pick that there, put this here, and do this here. And let me look. Are there anything else? Sorry. I will not be editing that out. Sorry for that. So, now I have bag of space. Okay, now I'll look down here and see. Okay, so I don't want ranged weapons. So first of all, I will actually just delete all of these. This is a modifier. I'll keep it. I have not decided about it. I'll skip it. I want this. I might want this. Ranged weapon. We delete it. HP, I will look into it. Not a priority, but probably will delete it as well. I'll probably delete both of these as well, but let's see. Not gonna touch that. Let's sell all of the rest of the ranged weapons. And okay, another ranged weapon. Okay, we're done. We kinda done here with the selling. So I would have gone this, but because I want to make mythic weapons, if you're wondering how you can get this, finish the game 2 times, you're gonna get a table or workbench upgrade. You can buy it from the bottom part of your camp. When you buy it here, you can actually combine some items and actually make bigger items. For example, I'll make one just for showing you, but the thing is, I want to make a laser sword today, so we're gonna be needing these, but I don't have a katana, so for now we will be crafting a spear. And how do you craft a spear? Look, it needs a bat. I have one. I'll do this. I have one of these. Okay, and another one of those, but they're both level 1, by the way. Pay attention here. Look, when I combine these, now I have both of the ingredients. I'll put this here, or I can just autofill it. It will autofill, and now I can craft one spear. There you go. We have a weapon. We have a good weapon. There you go. If I didn't have enough things for a spear, I would have gone double knives. Double knives is awesome. And because now I have a long weapon, like, see, like this is what is going to happen. It is two-handed, so I can only put it here. See, it's a melee weapon. So now I have to decide, do I want to go up or do I want to go here? Because if you look at the modifiers, you have to make some space between your weapon and your modifiers. So I'm saying, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have only 4 like this, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces to this side. So I'll be doing this. So this is the way I will actually manage my inventory toward, like this. And a little bit here. Give me a second. Let me show you. Okay, for example, let me see. This is fantastic for this place, and I would love you to be here. Then, if I put this here, now we have a wider area. I have a 1, but I'm not going to use it there yet. However, because I have this, I'll put this here. Now I have enough space here. Look, everything that is here will be touching my weapon. Now, we need to do like these 3 spaces, up here and up here. So I'm going to be putting 1 here, and I'm going to be putting 1 up here. There you go. We have it all. And I'm going to keep this one. If I'm missing a single space, I'll put it like here and put a modifier there. Okay, now that I have my weapon, I'm going to put these here. Look, this is touching. This is now touching. This is touching. It will explode. I don't need to have this here because it's not modifiable. I'll decide it later. This is movement speed. This is irrelevant. I'm going to put this in the corner. This needs to touch the weapon. We put it there. And drill is for ranged weapons, so we are going to sell it. We are going to sell both of our ranged weapons again. And I like to have bigger size, so I'm not going to combine those. So I'm going to put this here because it's there. I'm going to just remove it. I want another pump. There you go. Okay, more explosions. Sure. And by the way, I don't combine them until I need to, because it is better to actually, like, let them touch your weapons, okay? As many as possible. Like, this is 20%, this is 20% too, but remember, these are independent 20%, okay? So when you put it like this, it becomes 30%, okay? And it gets more damage. But when it is like this, now this has 20% to do 100 damage, and this has 20% chance of doing 100 damage. So it is more damage in general. This thing does not need to touch the weapon directly, so I can put it even here and it will still work. So I'll put it there. Or actually, I'm gonna put it here and take this back there. Let me see, what other? Okay, I have another pump. I am still not going to mix it. I'm giving it another pump here. Okay, we have a lot of lasers. We're going to be using all of these lasers here, but now there's a problem. Now, I want to have all of my lasers touching my weapon, but I can't because it needs to be one space away from everything. So, I'm gonna try and see if it works like this, actually. Okay. You're touching, now you're touching. Okay. And I'm gonna put another laser here. But this radio increases the chance to spawn a second airdrop by 5%. Airdrops are the things you get when you level up. These are electronics. Every time an electric thing touches it, it increases the chance by 5%. So when I have it here, it gets 5 this. So now it has 10% chance of giving me an extra loot here. Extra loot is something that we need to highly depend on for now. So even though it will not work, I will now decrease the number of my pumps because I have enough damage, so I can put more electric stuff around this. I can't even do this because it will not touch, but I'll do this so it actually touches this one. What else? What else? Okay, we have another pump. I am gonna put this pump this time here. Why not? And I have another laser. I'm gonna get that too, and I'm gonna put it here. Now I have 20% chance of getting extra airdrops. And pizza. Pizza gives me max HP. I don't really care about max HP. I don't want to use it. And what else can we do? Okay, this, for example, whenever you grab, let's say orbs, XP orbs, you have 10% chance of throwing a triggerable. Triggerable is something like this, or there's like boots and so on that have triggers on them. So if I put this here now every time I'm grabbing XP, I can just throw stuff around, let's say. But one second. I can actually do something cool here. Look. If I have this here, and I put this here, now look, every time I dash, I will trigger this. This will be thrown every time I dash. Also, it will be thrown every 2 seconds. Also, when I'm grabbing orbs, this has 10% chance to throw stuff again. See? Inventoria managed very well. And this sock increases the effect of your boots, and it has a long range. It can't touch this. I will later use it, but right now I can't use it because I need to manage this well. But actually I can. I can take this. I can put it here. Now it's exploding, and it is also giving me extra things. I can even put this, but I don't like the rats because I don't like poison and fire in general in this game. So I'm gonna be having a lot of chance of making my weapon actually explode on impact. Okay, we don't need these, and we can't even have them because I'm out of duct tape here. I would have loved to have this, but let me see if I can manage it. You need 36. I have 11. This is 12. Well, I'm not going to use it anyway, so I might as well sell it. I don't like this too, so I'm going to sell this one as well. Okay, I have 39. I'm going to get this. This increases your range of grabbing XP from around the world. You cannot put other magnets like this or this, so that is how we managed it. This is my inventory. I'm gonna keep this because, well, I have a space. I can do whatever I want. Alright, let's go. This is the inventory. Look, if you press Alt, you can see. I'm getting stuff from this, stuff from that, and, by the way, one second. Can I do this? Yeah, I can get this pump and this laser too, but I don't want to lose that 5%. No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, stay there. Stay there. I'd rather have 20% chance of getting extra drops because, well, every drop allows me to get more stuff in. Okay, we have a lot of looting to do, and now we have a melee weapon which is very big. Very big indeed, and doing magnificent amount of damage. So, we're cool now. Oh my god. It is one-shotting everything. Okay, good. We have the weapon that we wanted. Okay, I got only one. Why? I have 20% chance. Give me good stuff. Okay, give me a katana. No katana. No katana. No katana. Okay, we're gonna take this and put it here, actually. Yeah. Can I do it like this? Yes. I am a genius. Good. good. Now I am having a 20% more crit chance on this thing. Yes, and also having 20% chance of getting extra drops. Okay, we go left first. I don't care about EXP, to be honest. I never care about EXP when I'm moving. I care about when I'm gonna get loot. You're gonna get enough XP anyways. Like, don't bother with that. Like, you're gonna eventually find one vacuum from one of these yellows, and you're gonna be using that to its utmost, let's say, maximum. Oh, God. Okay. I still got enough. One. This is not cool. Come on, give me a double. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? I don't need this, I don't need this, and this only works for ranged weapons. Ham. Num 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 num. What do I do? What do? Well, in case we don't get a laser weapon upgrade, I'm gonna keep this. Maybe we upgrade the, let's say, spear to a mythical as well. Yeah, let's keep that. Because for making the spear, you need 2 ingredients. One is bat, and the other one is the, let's say, the blade, the knife, the very good, the very fast knife. Knife is actually, by the way, very powerful. Don't underestimate it. Don't look at it as a level 1 weapon. Let me give you a pro tip here. Level 1 weapons are better and higher damage in this game than anything else, because they're actually harder to level up. Yeah. That's something that I noticed. Like, for example, if you have 2 pistols and you upgrade those 2 pistols, because you will spend much more resources on upgrading the pistol alone, and you have 2 pistols, so that is 8 upgrades that you need to do. Actually, right now you need 16 upgrades. It does actually better than a minigun almost. Okay. I have not decided what I'm gonna do with my space, so I'm gonna put this here. Yeah, more bag of space. More bag of space. If I have bag of space, I'm happy. Because then I can just put, even if you don't have anything to do, just put grenades around. Yeah, just throw grenades, throwables, additives, speed, random items. Like, in general, if you have bag of space, in this game, quantity beats quality, okay? 5 normal items are better than 1 legendary, basically. And that's a thing because of the inventory management, let's say, aspect of the game. And if you pay attention to that, you will have a very, very good time. Don't rush into like getting legendaries like as soon as you can. If just get more space and get green items, it will be better. Inventory space always beats quality of the items that you get. And unbelievable, I cannot get a single double drop. Oh, I think I just got a double drop. Okay, see, like, I can take this. It will do more damage, but I'll take this. And you know what? I'll put it here probably, but not decided yet. Gonna put it there. Oh, I actually did get a double drop. Nice. Okay, more movement speed or more damage. I'm not playing Trouble, so I'm gonna get this so it gives me more space to run around. Yeah, more movement speed. Like, you can get 10 movement speeds, and you're gonna have 100 percent movement speed, and it's gonna be better than combining them all. Because space is very valuable in this game because you have a very limited amount of it. In general, putting more stuff inside those spaces is always much better than whatever you can do with, let's say, your bag or your items. Oh, I got single drops again, and okay, single drop is still okay. It is still cool. Okay, what do we get? More bag of space. More bag of space. Thank you. Alright, I have a very far one here. And I'm not worried about my HP because I'm just finding crates and grabbing, let's say, HP out of them. And I have 120% heal here. So I'm very comfortable getting hit here. I will not be bothering with, let's say, taking damage for a while. Oh, no, not like that. Like, if I can dodge it, I'll dodge it. I don't mind dodging. I don't mind not taking damage. I just don't care about it that much because I am not in danger yet. I'm basically very comfortable with the build that we have, so I'm actually doing whatever I can. Whatever I want, to be honest, not whatever I can. I'm gonna put this here. Maybe I use it later. Yeah, maybe I do double. Yeah, because I have the weapons that I need. I just need to grab a katana from somewhere, and we will be golden then. Okay, we got a little bit of healing there. We go to the upmost left, I guess. Yeah, let's go left. Nope. Don't touch me. Thank you. Alright, you're right, you're right. Give me a second, mate. Give me a second, mate. Okay, good, good, good. Good, good, good. You go there, and... there we go. What do we get? What do we get? Ah, no. Oh, no. Yeah. Ah, da, 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 da. Good stuff, actually. Okay, now this is something that I was not expecting. Roboton allows you to actually hold another weapon in your hand, so we definitely would want to have this. Yep, it definitely deserves the title Legendary. It is the legendariest of the legendaries. Yep. Yep. That thing have just improved my life quality, but by 90%. And now that I look at it, I am running out of HP because I got hit there too often, too many times. I'm gonna get this here. I'm not gonna leave because I see 2 more crates and I am greedy and I'm gonna go grab them. Because I have 1 healing. And, oh god, okay, I'm gonna heal myself. You can die really fast in this game, so always be careful. That is not a joke. You really do die fast in this game. I'm gonna take the bag space again. I don't care about the other one. And we leave. Alright. 5 minutes here. Not bad, not bad. Alright, again, as usual, we bag a space. We bag a space again. We put bag a space again. Where is it? Where is it? Give me all the bag space. Okay, that's it. That's this. That is this. Okay, we sell our ranged weapons because we don't need ranged weapons, so my actually field is more clear and I can see what I am doing with my space and my stuff. I'm gonna keep the spring, maybe I can use it. Alright, and this is reload speed for ranged only, so we sell this as well. Adds an additional bullet to the marked ranged weapon. This is one of the most awesome items you can get if you're playing a ranged build, but because we're playing melee this time, we are gonna ignore it. That is the most powerful after one of the items. Actually, that is the most powerful. Yeah, the other one is the rubber ball. The rubber ball allows your bullet to jump through another, let's say, mob. So, yeah, you need that. You definitely do need that. So now that I have that robot arm, we need to think of 1 extra weapon that we carry. So I'm gonna make that weapon. So I am gonna combine this with this. I'm gonna send it to the top. I am gonna get this and send it to the top too. I don't really use rats. I don't like poison, so I'm gonna sell those. Okay, I don't really fancy armor, but maybe we use it. Maybe we use it. Okay, now, first of all, we need to make space for my little blades. So I am gonna put these out, and later I'll find a way to use them. Okay, now, what do we do? This thing actually needs to be at the center, but now that I have 2 things, or 2 weapons that I want to get touched, I will do this. This robot arm, I'll just randomly put it here. I'll change its place later. So now what I will suggest is putting them not like side by side like this. Like this is very good. Like even if I have another weapon, I'll just put it like this here. And I'll make my build work as it is like this. See? Hitting both of them. Hits only one of them. But if I put it here, now hits both of them. I am gonna put this here. You go here as well. You shall go here for now too, and you shall go. Okay, and because this is only hitting this, I'm gonna put it here. Now it's hitting both my knife and my spear. Okay, what else can we do here? I can replace this magnet. This cannot go here or here, so I'm gonna just put it here for now. If I put this like this, however, yeah, it's still gonna be only doing 2 spaces, so we can't actually do much more than that for it. Okay. Okay, now both of my pumps are hitting this. Both of my pumps are hitting this. This is only hitting this. So if I do this, it can't. Can I do this like this? Not really. How about now or now? No. Yeah, here, because I want to get damage for both of my stuff, I'm gonna upgrade this pump. Now it is hitting both of them, and it is hitting both of them. But until I find an upgrade for it, I will put this on the knife, because this has lower damage than this. So this actually can kill more enemies as well. We have another pump, so I am gonna actually do this. But now that I have a blue, I'm gonna move this up too. So now I'm giving both of them 60% damage and 75%. And battery is another item that we will need for our upgrade. Battery allows you to shock. It is better to put the battery most of the time near like your most powerful weapon, because adds 25% chance for the marked weapon or thrown item to release chain lightning on hit, dealing 40% damage additionally and bouncing. For example, if this has 198, it's gonna do 250 damage. Actually, it's gonna do 280 damage, buzz buzz, okay, like that. And you can also put this here. Now it is gonna allow that one to shock as well. Or you can even like put this like this, and it will give, pump will give more space to that one too, but my weapons take priority. I can even like do something like this if I wanted to, but I don't like throwables that much, like they're not my priority. I'd rather give this explosion chance than giving that more damage. Okay, but well, if I do this now, however, I will need to actually do it like this. Yeah, so now that actually has more damage too, but I don't prefer that really. Yeah, I'd rather give this more damage. So we're gonna be doing this, and we're gonna be putting that there, and I am not gonna shock with this, because it's level 1, like it's doing 100 damage only, so that is 140 damage. Meh. That is just meh. Okay, now what we need to do is open up space so I can use my radar, I can use my other things, I can use my springs, I can use this. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go half here. We're gonna be going half this way. I'm still not gonna use that. We're gonna be doing this. And we're gonna be expanding to the maximum here. We're gonna be filling this space now. Alright, like this. And like that. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna be putting this here, and we're gonna be making a space, a safe space for my bottle here. Like this, and like this. But I have another bottle, so I'm gonna do this like that, like this, like this, like this. Where's my other boot? I had another boot somewhere here. Didn't I? Yeah, oh, here, I'm blind. Okay, now that I put this here, every time I dash, I will throw bottles 2 times. If I grab XP, I'll throw bottles again. This is now very powerful, by the way. Very powerful. But now we need to find the space for this one. But because I don't care about crit chance, I'll just randomly put these like this. Like this. And like this, like this. So we're gonna need 1 space there. Actually, let me just put it here. Yeah, I need to actually just... I don't care about the crit chance here. I just want them for the 5%. So, I don't mind, like, not even touching anything with them. Yeah. I can actually do this so it actually touches and also get the attack speed. So, well, minimizing and maximizing some efficiency, let's say. And the spring adds 1 dash per 2 marked footwear items. So, if you put this... Now, here, look, it is touching this, it is touching this, so now I have 1 more dash. If you upgrade it, now you have 2 dash for 2 marked. Now I have extra dash, more throwables, an extra weapon, a lot of things on this. And I can put this here, it will give me extra HP. And I can use one of these, now it will heal me actually. I don't have really space for putting another one, so because I want to use it, I'm just gonna upgrade it. I don't recommend upgrading this, just put 3-4 of them. You can become immortal if you do that. I have not decided if I want to use this or not, so I am going to keep it. And that is it for inventory management. Let's keep going. Okay, here we have the shop. I don't have that much, let's say, duct tape left. Like, what I would suggest is, if you don't have any duct tape here, like, for example, let's say I will not use this sell this, have more duct tape, and then go to the shop, because in the shop you might find good things. For example, something you can do is, like, come back here, open the workbench, see, okay, I want laser sword here. So what do I need for laser sword? I need this, I have it. I need level 2 this, I have it. And I need katanas. So what we will do, we're gonna use the shop to get katanas. And if I get the katana, we're gonna have our first legendary weapon here. Alright, let's go. Oh my god, those are some big weapons. That is one big knife. That is one big knife. Okay, I don't care about anything other than katanas, so you're just gonna roll. Even if I don't get katanas, I don't mind. And not really, none of these we need. We don't need any of these. Like, these are really good items too, but as I said, because I have something in mind, I am not gonna look into other stuff until the last roll. Okay, not a single katana has been seen. Not a single katana. Like, I am very unlucky. I might remind you in games, so don't take me as a, let's say, example here. You will be lucky enough to get things, not unlike me. Give me more attack speed, why not? I'm running out of luck here. Oh my god, I didn't get it again. Okay, I'm gonna buy the radar. XP grabbing or more laser. I'm not using that, so I can actually get a super of this, but well, I don't have money. We didn't get anything. So, well, poor Durandian. Poor Durandian is never good with luck. Oh my god, that has some damage. Okay. See, like, I got the radar, I upgrade the radar, now I have 40% chance of getting extra drops. And I have this, I am gonna just put it here. Now, this gives 30% attack speed, yay, let's go. Alrighty then, to the loot we go, to more looting we go. And as you guys can see in the thumbnail of this video, or in the title of this video, this is most probably gonna be everything you need to know. And if you haven't skipped like until this part of the video, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like the video so more people can find this guide video. And as I mentioned, like in the caption, or let's say the description of the video, if you want to see something like exactly, or you need to know something more about the game and you don't want to watch all of this, you can check out the description. There I actually will write where you need to go, so you can actually see what. For example, at the end of the run I will be explaining how to do like weapon triggers and so on. Okay, I don't really like this, but I don't like any of these two, so I might as well just take this and give some burning to my highest damage. Yeah, so this thing hits weapon, like I'm gonna explain this later in the end of the video. Hits with marked weapons burning enemies, dealing 40% of weapon damage over 1.5 seconds. So you need to put it on your highest damage weapon. So this is 132, this is 198. I'm gonna put it on this. Okay, fingers crossed for getting a katana, because I wanna actually have a mythic weapon, at least one, by the end of this run. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I would even love to get a, let's say, legendary spear. Or super spear, actually. We can't get legendary, because legendaries are only made by combining two legendaries, and supers are made by combining two epic items. Yeah, and weapons that are green, or they are blue or purple, they can only be upgraded until super. And the other ones, oh my god, see? This is the power of radar, by the way. Yep, double level ups, double levels up every time. Do I want more attack speed, or do I want more bag space? I don't have any bag space here, so I'm just gonna take this and put it actually here, because if I get a laser, I'm gonna put it down here as well. Okay, what do we get from the other one? I almost forgot about it. Oh, see? Oh, and this is the second most... I am actually, like, if it was normal, if this wasn't a guide video, I would just do this here, by the way, and take the laser and put it here, so I have 50% chance. But I want to have this rubber ball, because I will need to do some explaining about it. But that is how I would have made my decision normally. Okay, to the right we go. And by the way, like right now my danger level is too high because I'm spending too much time. You can spend less time than this. Like basically most of the video time right now is me explaining things. So the runs actually, normally you can finish every run between 25 to 35 minutes most of the time. Unless you want to go really high loot, high reward and so on. But yeah. This video is much longer than your normal video because I try to cover everything that you need to know about this game in general while actually trying to shred these little zombies apart. Okay, give me something good. Alright, and by the way, the health kit heals you for 38% of the damage taken after a delay of 4 seconds as long as you take no further damage. And I have a katana, by the way, here. Fantastic news. Fantastic news. But I need another katana. Oh my god, I have another robot arm. Oh god, I am gonna hurt them. Because this is actually a part of spear. I'm gonna take this instead of the bag of space because I want to make this a super weapon. Yeah, and that's gonna be very hard upgrading to super because that thing actually needs like knife and another bat in it, and I will need. Oh god, I'll need 8 more knives. And 4 more bats if I want to make that. Yup. 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 Okay. Alright. Alright. And, okay, we're done with the right half of the map, so we can directly go to the left side of the map. Alright. 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 Let me take that. And let me take these. Don't bite me. Okay, now I got hit. Count like 4. Yeah, see, I just got healed with my medkit. Okay, heal me, thank you. And thank you again. Nope, 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 nope. No, 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 no. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? I'm gonna need another knife here because if I wanna upgrade the bat, we're gonna need that knife. Okay. If something is for upgrading, I would always prefer that because, well, this is a game of RNG, so sometimes you might not get what you want, so might as well just stay safe and not take your chances with it. Bag space, bag space, bag space. Yeah, we're gonna take bag space. I only have 1. Because this time we're gonna add another weapon to our arsenal. I don't know if it was going to be one-handed or two-handed. So we might need a lot more, let's say, bag space than what we are trying to do here. Okay, one second, don't rush me. I'm killing too many of them, so I'm leveling up back and forth. That radar is not working, but I'm still happy with the results. Well, this would be actually a good upgrade here, but bag space takes priority because I'm not a throwing build. Let's not get greedy. I am a melee build, so we're gonna need more bag of space than we need that, because I have 2 robot arms, and I'll need to make space for another weapon and all of its upgrades here. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit tricky here, because I need to go to 3 loots here, which I skipped for some reason. Oh, I went up, that's why. My rotation was messed up. Okay, I'm not gonna go to the end of the map for that one. I'll just grab my loot and get out of here. Yep. Okay. Speed, that, or this. Actually, bag of space again. Yeah, I have enough attack speed. I'm gonna take the bag of space. Yep. Okay, and I healed a little bit because I touched that thing. Let me activate the bus. Okay, the bus is ready. Now I can go grab this loot, level up 1 time, and then get out of here. Well, we got a bad thing. Not good, not good. Oh, double drop. Yay. The power of radar. It's actually one of the items that added to the game recently. So it is very powerful. And by the way, I still do not have all of the weapons unlocked in this game. Okay, here, we definitely would want to take this. But I have not decided if I want it or not. So I'm going to put that knife there. So at the shop, I will decide if I want to upgrade it or not. Okay, now this is for throwables in general, but this is for weapons, so I'm gonna be taking this one here. Yeah, more attack speed. Always appreciated. Always appreciated. Okay, let's get out of here. 345 damage, 5 minutes, not bad. Not bad. Okay, as usual, if we are melee, we sell the ranged weapons. If we are ranged, we sell the melee weapons. And we're gonna be repairing this katana. We're gonna be putting these so they go uppity uppity, very uppity uppity. This is something that I'm gonna explain soon. Another one of those. Ranged weapons, sell it again. And laser, we will need or use that. I will use the pump, but I don't want to upgrade it right now. We put that there. Another katana, thank you. We have our laser weapon, by the way. We have our legendary in the bag. Okay, more ranged weapons. Let's sell this one as well. Right. Like, I'm actually, like, I was worried, like, the selling process takes a long time. And I didn't like that to start, but later I got used to it. It's actually not that bad. Sometimes you can actually misclick and not use what you wanted to sell, what you shouldn't be selling. So, yeah. Okay, first of all, let's see this here. So I can make a spear and upgrade my spear, and I can also make the very laser blade. But first, I need this. I need this. I need to upgrade one of these and put it there as well. And I'll need this katana to go here. Actually, like, upgrade and go here. Now, I have my very first laser blade. Laser sword, but I like calling them blades. Blade is much cooler. Okay, it's actually two-handed, 160 damage. Nice. Okay, it's very small though. Like, I wish it was longer. Yeah, I wish it was longer. Okay, we're gonna be using that too. But now, see, I can make another of these, so I'm gonna be combining those and taking another one of those. Yay! Double spears. I can now upgrade it. Okay, but first comes first. I have this robot arm. I am gonna just put it here. Look, counts as 2 extra hands, okay? When you upgrade it, it's good. Like, this is one of the, like, small items or very few items that you can just upgrade and it will not matter. Okay, now I have a lot of hands, but I need a two-handed weapon here. So I'm gonna put this here. We are going to be combining these spears. Now I have a purple spear, and I'll be putting this spear here and this here. Now everything takes damage from all of those, damage from all of those, attack speed from this, attack speed from this. There we go. We have what we wanted. But now we want to make as many explosions as possible, and possibly a dynamite. So for dynamite we actually need these, but I don't have enough of them, do I? Yeah, I need one more grenade. Yep, we can't still make it. We can't make that thing. Yeah, dynamite is actually one of the most powerful items in the game. Adds 50% chance to mark weapons to explode on hit, dealing 200% weapon damage. Like, you want that thing, okay? You want that thing. And we can actually use this as well, but I want this to touch too. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna do a very drastic change here. So we do this, we do put this here. But now I will put this here. Now both of them has a chance to actually make things go boom boom, like 2 times, by 25% chance. I'm gonna be removing this here. We're gonna be putting this here. We're gonna be putting this here. Now both of them has electrocution chance. Let's get that and put it like this. Then if I do this, I can hit them both. Now both of them get attack speed. I don't need that yet. I can actually use this pump as well. Here can't, here can't. Here is the option. Okay, there we go. And we put that there. We put this actually here. Then I will do this, and I will change this for more movement speed. I'll upgrade. Oh, I can't. Okay. No, not a problem. Okay, we upgrade this one because it is hitting both of them. Now both of them have 50% chance of hitting another enemy every time I hit something with them. Basically, it's like this thing is like the rubber ball, but for melee weapons. Rubber ball actually allows your bullets to bounce off of the targets. It's one of the most powerful items in the game. Most powerful items in the game. Okay, I actually can do this, but I'd rather have extra drops because I don't need damage yet. Yeah, we don't need damage yet. I have more than enough damage as it is. Like, pressure cooker is not something that I fancy, so I'm gonna sell it for more explosion chance. And I'm just gonna put this here. Can I? 18. Not really. I'm gonna sell the sock. I'm gonna sell this sock as well. Knife go. This no. 18. Like, let me put this here. Even more explosion chances. Okay, we're gonna be combining this too because we don't need all of that. And this thing allows you to actually, let's say, grab more equipment from the floor. So it's a very good item, very good item. It's kind of underrated, but good. I'm not gonna be using pressure cooker this time, so I'm gonna sell it. I'll get it later. And utility belt, and if you upgrade it, now you can do 2. But, so the thing is, whenever you use this, it will triggers marked triggerables items 20 times over 20 seconds, okay? This thing is a machine of mass destruction. So when you put it like this, if I use an item now, all of the items inside of this here will activate 20 times, 10 times per second, okay? It means I'm gonna be throwing 20 grenades, 20 glass bottles, and 20 other grenades. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Proceed with caution, okay? Proceed with caution. And I can even do this and put this here. Now it will throw. I can micromanage this much better, but I don't wanna, to be honest. Like, I don't wanna spend that much time. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this here. If I get a double, I'm gonna put that there. But for now, let's go like this. Let's do another one of these. Something like this. And something for up here actually would be good. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Okay, everything touches, everything touches, everything touches. We are absolutely gigantic powerful. Okay, now, roadblock time. Not enough loot, not enough loot. Okay, a lot of loot, but low loot. So, now I have the option to go here. I prefer to see what I have, like, as soon as possible, so I'm gonna go here. Yeah, I don't want to leave anything to chances. So this is the roadblock stage. Here you need to stay inside that circle, and you will get enough, let's say, time to do whatever you want. Oh, the blade is actually a swinging attack, not a thrust attack. Okay, that's cool. That's very good, actually. Yeah, because the katana is like bam, bam, bam. So I have 1 piercing and 1 slashing attack now. It's gonna be really cool, like, combo for cleaning out crowds. Yeah, because my spear is now killing the things that are a little bit further away from me. But my blade is actually killing the things that are a little bit further ahead. Like, closer by. Sorry. And more bag space for this. I'm gonna put this here. So now we still have 40% chance of getting more loot. Nope, don't touch me. And we're done. Oh, katana. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I just need 1 more. I just need 1 more and I can have my legendario. Okay. Alright. 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 Yes. Nice. Awesome. 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 I have not still decided. I have a space. We can keep going. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Into the maw of the devil himself. Okay, this time we go bottom right. Bottom, 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 then right, right, right. Oh my god, that is some destructive power. That is some destructive power. I am very satisfied with what we have. Oh god. Okay, so are you ready to see? I'm gonna show you magic. 1 second. Okay, I want to pump more damage and size into those. Oh god, even bigger. Because bigger means better. We need this for making the dynamite, so I am gonna take that and directly upgrade it. And look here, I have this level 2. Now I'm gonna use it. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Oh god! That is fantastic. I regret not getting that item when I was doing the Throwables Only challenge. If you want to check that out, it was in the demo version. Like most of the items that I'm using right now are not there, but I would highly suggest having a look at there. And like no chance I'm gonna skip a robot arm, because now I can have 5 weapons. I have 5 hands. I am very handy indeed. Yes, I can't do the other joke because it would get this demonetized. Not demonetized, actually. I will need to put it in another let's say category. Alright, we have a lot of looting and a very big map. By the time I'll be like trying to leave this map, this area will be swarming with enemies most probably. Yep, my life will be in dear danger. Okay, I'm gonna go actually pick stuff up until those things drop, and I would always suggest you to don't wait for them. Like, if I'm low on damage or something, I would wait for them to drop, but right now, because I'm fighting against time, and I want to make the video a little bit shorter, I'm trying to maximize efficiency here. And we already went bottom a lot. Let's go top a little bit now. Yeah. And I need to fill this place up, but I don't want to waste any space, so... And I would prefer this. Yes, this would have been better, actually. Yeah, I like to have more stuff around here, because I can then push these up. Okay. Alright, you're right. Decision made, regrets not gonna have. Because if you move, you prove that you can do. And if you do, you should not regret, and that is all that matters. That makes no sense, but whatever. Alright. To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. To the right, to the bottom. To the kill. Oh, God. This is really powerful. Jesus. This really is powerful. Okay, well, I have free space. I can just put this here, just for the fun of it. I have extra hands. Oh, oh my god. Look at the size of that thing. Oh boy. Oh god, what have I done? What have I done? Oh no. Wait, is there a hidden effect? Where is that? Where's my other blade? Oh, this is not how this should work. Oh, there is a hidden... Oh. Oh, did that blade actually have an effect on it? Huh. Okay, I need to check that. 1 second. 1 second. That is not just a weapon. It actually has a side effect to it. Yeah, my, I don't have my... Oh, yeah. For each empty backpack slot above the sword, length is increased by 50% and damage by 10%. Ah. So I need to empty that place. Ah. Oh, well. 1 second. Right, this is what I made. For now, at least. I'll mid-max it later. But, well, it said the more space, look. For each empty backpack slot above the sword, length is increased by 50% as damage by 10%. Melee damage fall off, deals 5% less damage per enemy hit in the attack. Okay, let's witness. How big has this thing become? Wait, what? The size didn't increase. Oh, okay. It says empty, so it was still here. What if... Let's put it into a test. What if I put this, like... Actually, 1 second. How is it? Okay, like that. So, if I put this here... Now it has empty bag slot until here. Let's see. Oh, the size did not increase. It might be bugged. Yeah, let me check this. Ah, you can't put this here. So I need to do this actually. Okay, now the stars are shining. This is how you do it. Okay, for the people who actually knew how this works, that must have been painful to watch. Okay, I would actually give it another pump here, because pump actually increases your size as well. Might as well. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. There we go. Now it is the biggest possible size ever. Let's check it out. Okay. Okay. I am a force to be reckoned with. Okay. So, I don't need any other weapons apparently. I just need one very big lightsaber. Why did they make this? This is so stupid. I love it. Okay. Okay, you know what? You know what? Might as well allow it to do poison damage as well. Well, let's put all our eggs in one basket. Why not? If they don't die from the first hit, they will definitely die from the poison. Because you know what the logic behind that action is? So, it has a very high damage, see, like 500, and that thing actually poisons them for the amount of the damage dealt. So, no matter who I'm hitting, like, look at these, see, they died from poison. Yeah, if something is not dying from my direct attacks, it's just dying to the poison now. Oh, fantastic. Awesome stuff. Let's make it even bigger. Oh my god. I'm just gonna put 10 pumps around it. Oh my good god. What have I done? What have I done? Now I am confused about what I want to name this video. Oh, give me more pumps, please. Give me more pumps. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. It suits that, please. Very well. What else? What do we have? What do we have? Okay, I'm gonna put this here, and now I can actually micromanage another thing inside of here if I am able to. But let's see about that. Let's see about that. By the way, I just noticed that this attack speed is not hitting both of them, so I'm gonna... Yeah, like, this is better. Alright, attack speed, pump, and... I can actually do much better here, but it is cool for now. It is cool for now. Alright. Alright. We're gonna do equipment management later. Oh god. Yep, I just reaped them. I am reaping them at this point. Like, this is my XP farm. This really is my XP farm. And this is actually something cool too. Like, you can use it like this. But because they were very intelligent with the way that they put this, like this size here. So you can't actually double it. Maybe you can have 2 of them. But they actually made sure that you can't actually do things like this to it. But, well, there we go. And I can put this up here, so I am actually not going to use that because I might actually make a dynamite. So this is poison too, by the way. Hits with marked weapons have 25% chance to inflict poison attacks surrounding enemies. Amount was added equal to 10% of weapon damage. Okay, even more poison. And, well, none of these matter, so I'm just gonna take this and put it there. Now more stuff will be thrown out of me. Every time. Oh god, please stop leveling up. Now I have too many level ups. I don't know what to do with them. Okay, we're gonna need a lot of these for making my blades. So, might as well just take this and put it there. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okay. Alright. No. Don't touch. Do not touch. Thank you. And with this, I'm just gonna put it here. I don't care that much anymore because my goal is to just have all bag spaces because I want to show you guys amazing stuff at the end of the video. Yeah, it's not a guide video about the backpack, because with the information that I gave you already, you can most probably handle all of the like runs that you have. But for now, okay, now we are between this and this. I already have a lot of these, so I'm gonna just take the katana, because I don't have many of them. I'll need 3 more katanas actually. Yep, 3 more katanas so I can actually make that mythic. Yeah, I wanna have double. I wanna have double lightsabers. Double mythical lightsabers, by the way, not legendary. Legendary is a given. It is a fact that we are going to have legendaries, okay? It is not a question anymore. I am definitely gonna have 2 mythical of this. Not gonna lie, like that could be impossible kinda, because I only have 2 maps left, but well, I can stay for a little longer here. Yeah, I'm basically one-shotting everything. I am immortal at this point. Kinda immortal. Let's not get over ourselves. Alright, there you go. And... sure, let me put this there. And... okay, good. Thank you. And... okay. 1 second. 1 second. There you go. And, well, we want as many of these as possible, because this is much better than whatever we can get here. So I'm just gonna put that there until I have this legendary. So, yeah. That is better than any kind of poison, to be honest. Why? Because 25% chance to be followed by another hit. That means 25% instant damage. And instant damage, in general, for me at least, I always prefer instant to damage over time. Because damage over time requires you to actually time your attacks and your movements. But instant makes you just be able to like make decisions on the go, at least. Okay, we're gonna be wanting another spring, because we're gonna be upgrading that to a super as well later. More dashes, why not? I have 4, I can have more. Okay, katana, oh, thank you. And, oh, that T is trying to come out of me. Stay inside, please. It is not a tap. Don't push me. I am already doing something. I have matters at hand. Do not try to come out now. That is not very ethique. That is not gentlemanly. Indeed, that is not gentlemanly. I am a gentleman, may I say. Okay, but a gentleman that loves pumping. Here, in the game. Okay, in the game. Oh, actually, I can't reverse it. I would have loved to have it because, well, we still have a spear that needs upgrading. I was a little bit careless there. Okay, I might have messed up a little bit there because that bat was actually necessary for our build. Not necessary, but I would have loved it. Like, literally my... my lightsaber is killing everything. Like, the spear is useless at this point. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? Okay, more attack speed. Fantastic. There we go. Okay, I have another Z-bag here. Thank you. Come on. And thank you. Let me grab this. Okay, okie dokie, okie dokie, and there. Oh my god. The moment they come inside my range, they get destroyed. Literally, they get destroyed. But by the way, they are getting really, really fast. Yeah, some of them are enraged. Yeah, they are enraged actually. I have stayed here for a long time. We need to go. We need to go. Yep, we need to kind of go. I am half HP done, and this run is too precious to let go at this point. Okay, let's put this here, and we go. We skip. Yeah, we skip. We skip. We skip. They are kind of pushing me, and I lost half of my HP, so I don't want to be here. But first, let me vacuum. Oh my god, look at how many things I'm throwing. Look at how many things I'm throwing. Oh god. Oh god, this is gonna be nasty. Oh, this is gonna be nasty. More pumps, more pumps. How? Like this, like this. Sure. Why not? Yeah, bigger blade, more damage blade. Bigger blade, more damage blade. Bigger blade, more damage blade. I will have... Okay, katana. Thank you. Oh, okay, the game is slowing down. There's so many things that are being attracted to me that the game is actually slowing down. What have I done? Okay, we need this for the spear. Wah, wah, wah. Well, bigger. Bigger is better. Bigger is better. Who said size doesn't matter? Who said size doesn't matter? Look, I am winning because of the size. Okay, we're gonna need this for katana. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Oh my god, another pump. You think I'm gonna poison them? Of course I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna keep this here. Later, I'll be doing poisoning too, okay? But not now. Right now, damage and size matters more. Right now, damage and size is what I'm looking for. We don't need any of these. I'm gonna take this so I can sell it for money. I'm picking and I'm actually like getting stuff at the same time, which is fantastic. Yeah, the more levels I pick, the better it becomes. Oh, no, don't. Just don't. Okay, here, we would want to have this here, but this could be better, but I want this place completed, so I am gonna do this. Could I have done that better? Yes, but not right now. Okay, more pumping. We have a lot of these, Jesus Christ. We have a lot of those. Really, too many. Too many. Too many. Let's have a little bit of this. I'll explain what that is later. None of these. I'm gonna pick this so I can sell it. Okay, we are out of things. We are out of things to do here, so we go. We leave. Oh my god, there's still 2. I've been here for 9 minutes. 5 million damage. Of course they're gonna be enraged. What were you thinking? Okay. Alright. We can make the next spear. We make the spear. We can make another spear. We make another spear. We connect 2 spears. And it becomes purple spear. Then we put purple spear on red spear. Now we have hemisphere. 882 damage. We put this on here. And give me a second. Laser blade. We will be combining these, and we will be autofilling this. Now I have another one. Okay. Alright. Alright, fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. I'll be putting this here. Another laser blade. We gotta put this here. We're gonna be combining this with that, and I'm gonna be autofilling, and we have another blade. Fantastic. 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 And, let's see. Do we have more robot arms? Do we have more robot arms? Okay, we don't have any more robot arms. I need one more robot arm here. Okay, let's sell things that are ranged. Not that. Okay, I can actually do this. Then if I do this, now 4 dashes per 2 more. Wait, what? Okay, it doubles it. Okay. Alright, ranged weapon, go. Ranged weapon, go. Pizza slice. We need it for HP. Ranged weapon gets away. This gets away. Pump comes inside. Like... okay, I cannot put it there or here. I'll need another one. Yeah, I'll need to, like, put it here. I'll manage it. I'll manage it. Wait, like, I'll have to pause the video at this point and do a... Okay, actually, not really. Okay, there we go. There we go. Anything for another pump. Anything for another pump that hits both of them. Very efficient. Very efficient. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Okay. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. And let's sell this. Let me do this. Combine that with what I have here. Let me grab this. Combine it with this. We don't need the blade. I can do another one of these. I'm gonna put it here, so maybe I use it later. Another grenade upgrade. Another one of these. I'm gonna put it here. Later I will upgrade it. Let me get that. I have 800, so I can do whatever I want. I am literally too rich right now. Too much goodness. Too much goodness. Too much goodness on me. Okay, and we actually wanna make a dynamite as well, so might as well just autofill, make a dynamite. Wait, remove 4. Ah! Wait, what? No, you don't need to. Yeah, just do this, dude. Combine. Oh, that was a bug. That was a bug. Okay, now, we don't care about the space, so we will just fill here and here. So I have more space, and that one will stay. Okay, so look at the dynamite. See how the pattern of it is? Like, no matter what you do, like, it will hit both of them. At this point, I don't care about, like, them double hitting. I care more about them just hitting things. So what I will do is I'll just go a little bit further here. And like this. Because I want this to have this. Like, it will electrocute things very bad. And 50% chance to explode for 200% on both of them. Alright, give me this. I will put it actually here. Yeah, it is hitting and it's triggering. Okay, not bad. Not bad, not bad. We're gonna be needing this. We're gonna be needing this for another thing. We can combine this here and have it more powerful. I'm gonna combine these just so they are combined. I can make another spear. I can make Molotovs, but Molotov is not really something I'm looking forward to. But, well, it is better than, like, I don't like the thing. Yeah, might as well just have that. Okay, let me have a Molotov. Molotov actually makes them burn too. It's not bad, it's not good. Throws a Molotov at nearby enemies, resulting in a large fiery explosion dealing 100 damage and applies 600 burn damage over 1.5 seconds. I don't like burn damage, that's why I'm avoiding it, kinda. Okay, so here, now we have to make a decision. Do we want one mythic blade or one spear? The thing is, I want more laser swords, but first let's make our mythical. Fantastic. 1,552 damage on that thing. Yes, and it has maximum open space on it. Okay, perfect. Increased by 75% and damage by 20%. Oh god. Doesn't it go down if I do this? Yeah. It goes down quite a lot, by the way. Look at the damage. Look. 500. Now, it is 1,500. Magnificent. 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 So, the reason why I'm not removing this, actually, is because this has a lot of direct damage, and it's even more direct damage than this. I don't want to have 2 of them right now. This is like my general, I'm gonna kill everything. This is, oh, it survived the hit from this? Okay, I am going to kill it now. Like that's the basic reasoning behind it, to be honest. And now we can actually do some micromanagement here, so I might as well give this a little bit of burn. This cannot be targeting anything here. Yeah, this is gonna be useless. Yeah, and sadly this doesn't work for these, so no can do, no can do. This is hitting nothing. Can I put it anywhere? No, I need to actually upgrade it. So what I do is actually I'm gonna give it to my Molotov, so Molotov is now bigger. Oh, actually, wait, what? I can upgrade it. Yeah, there. Yeah, I can even upgrade more now. Yeah, a lot more. Okay, main weapon, side weapon, whatever. Like, literally, it's the name of this, whatever. I might as well just put it here. Like, it's so useless, I don't even care about, like, upgrading it, to be honest. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Satisfied. Satisfied. Okay, let's go. And by the way, with the printing machine, I can probably print another mythical weapon, may I say? Oh, it reset. Oh, did the size reset? Huh. Oh, was that a bug? Ah. Why is it small now? Huh. Oh, something might have messed up here. Because, yeah, it's much smaller than before. What is the reason? Like, it was either bugged in the last phase, or it is bugged right now. And by the way, this is not a very big or let's say lucrative map, so I'm not gonna spend that much time here. Okay, we go just right. And then we go bottom, and left. Yeah, but we won't be finding that many stuff here. Yeah, and I use my spell, so that's why there's so many things being thrown out of, out of my humble body right now. And by the way, I lost my chance of getting doubles, so we need to actually make kind of, let's say, better decisions here. I will not get that many more level ups anymore. Yeah, the reason behind it is because I had to use the lasers in order to make my mythical weapon. So every time I level up, I'm just gonna get one level up, like 100%. I lost all of my chances there. Okay, alright. And okay. Let me see. Okay, like this. I'm gonna put this here. We're gonna be putting this there and that there. But I want this to hit the Molotov, so I'm gonna put it there. Yeah, now 35% chance of throwing things when I get leveled up. Okay, might as well just go pick that up. Like, there's not much loot in these because the map is a low resource map. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, and I have to be careful about my dashes. I have too many dashes, but remember, having too many dashes does not mean that you will regenerate faster. You just have more, okay? So you might just use 5-6 dashes and you're out of dashes and you're just gonna die there. So be careful about using your dashes. Always have at least 1 or 2 dashes in your pocket. I think that's the best way to put it. Yeah, like have 1 or 2 dashes like all the time. Okay, we're gonna be doing more pumping. Okay, it is getting bigger. Actually, it was a bug. Yeah, the size on that thing was a bug. Okay. Alright. 1 second. And if I go here... Okay, 1,900 damage. That is super. That is mythical, not super. That is literally mythical, not super. Okay, I'm not getting any loot. We're getting out of here. We are getting out of here. Oh, I leveled up. Okay, we might not be getting out of here. That's soon. Drummond this. Okay, I'm gonna put this here because actually this thing is electric. This is electric too, so they actually give each other a chance. Like this has 5, this adds 10. Literally just using the radars themselves. Like this could be good too, but I don't have enough to make the pizza this time. I failed to make the pizza the last time too. One time I'll just make a run for making the pizza cutter. I've never seen it. I really want to see that item. Alright, we don't have much damage by the way. It's just big, okay? It is just super big. Alright, let's sell these. Let's sell that. Let's grab this little baby from here. And let's see. Like the map is big, but no loot in it. That's the problem with like big maps with low resources. Yeah, 1 resource is just meh. Okay, let's go to the print and press. Because I want to now impress. Hello, I have arrived. What do I want? Like a legendary pump would be good and all, but oh my god, my legendary pump is actually not hitting that? Oh, that is... Oh god, no. Yeah, the legendary pump would be good because I can mix them, I can mix that too, and I can give double pumps. That will make my damage much bigger. Or I can get 2 mythicals. Or I can actually copy this. Yeah, let's copy this. 141, I don't care. Copy it. It's the best item I have. Yep, there we go. Mythical robot arm achieved. A mythical robot arm has been achieved today, ladies and gentlemen. Because what is better than 1 robot arm? It is 2 robot arms. It is always better than 1. But the problem is, I need to put it like this. Yes. Yeah. Like this is my main laser, let's say, sword. This is my off laser sword. This is just gonna be kind of an accessory. Yes, kind of an accessory. Because I can have more. More is better. More is just better. Yeah, work like that. Why not? Why not? Actually, it's not even affecting this or not taking any effects, so... I just need to put it somewhere that has nothing on top of it. Yeah, like here would be even good. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, I can manage the other things better. Yeah, like this. Now I have the legendary. Now I will put this here. But I really do want to touch both of them with this. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. There we go. This is more than enough. And let me just give this some modifiers. Might as well. And we have to now lose the radars here. So let's put them here. We cannot have you there. That'll not work. This needs to go here. Now all the way open. All the way open. But now I need to put this attack speed somehow that it actually hits that too. We can put it here, where it was. Pizzas, if they're close to each other, they give more HP, so I need to do that as well. Like, there's so many things going on here right now that I'm actually like, I know you guys are seeing some things that I'm not doing that I should be doing. But, well, it has been a long video, let's say. I am losing a little bit of focus here. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. I can give it to you. And cool, I guess. Cool, I guess. Yeah. Let me have a general look upon it. Okay, we can have a higher level rat. We don't need that, we don't need that. Nothing is there. Explosion is not hitting anything, so might as well just be hitting this. Or I can do this and put it here. And then do this. Like this. Like this. And, yep, fantastic. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. Yep, now it has legendary explosion effect on both of them. Okay, not bad, not bad. I can even like put this here and have it affected by this. But I'm too lazy for this now. Okay, I have to. Now that I see it, I have to do it. Now it's not a question of will you do it or not. It is a yeah, now I saw it, I have to do it. Because without, what are we if we are not micromanaging things? What is human life without micromanagement? Of stats. We humans live for stats. In real life and in game. The more stats, the better. If you're too young and you're watching my video, you should not be watching my videos. I am a bad example. Listen to me, but do not act on it. Way to go. Okay, but the bad thing is, like, I wanna have this electric effect on it. I'm, like, see, this is the greed that's driving me insane now. Like, this, having this is better than this here. Yeah. So even if I want it, I have to put it here, or I have to put it here, but then my pumps will not be working properly. At least one of them will. How about the other one? Yeah, I can't put it here, but I can put it here and here. By the way, the reason why I will not be cutting any of these out is because I want you guys to see the like the creative process as well. Because sometimes I believe it helps you like try to figure out like things more fast, I guess. Okay, like I need to do pumping. I want to do pumping on that, but I want to hit two things at least. So if I put this here and put this here and grab this here, it will not be getting this effect. But if I put this here, then it will not have double effect of that. So that is another bad thing that's gonna happen. Okay, all the way open, all the way open. Hitting that, hitting this, hitting that. Double attack. Attack speed for all, explosion for this. Actually, this is better than explosion for that. We're gonna be putting the explosion here. Hitting that, hitting that, hitting. Attack speed, this. And it would be better if I put this like this, but I'd rather have just this pump exclusively for this one. I might be able to actually do this too, but it's gonna hurt me like in this way. Like I want that. That's a definite, like electric, this is a necessity, by the way. This is much better than all of these things that I have on it. Okay, double attack speed for this or that. Well, I can do this and like this. Now all of them have attack speed, but we're gonna be losing explosion, which is very unnecessary. Yeah, I don't want it anyways. Yeah, and that's the maximum. Like, they have really thought about this. Because if there was only one space below here, like this, I could have gave at least 3 more pumps to this build. The developers of this game are actually, like, thinking about what they're doing, which is lovely. Okay. But now, we have another problem. We have another problem that I can just put out another spear out here. You know what? Just give me the spear. Alright, there we go. And, well, we don't need anything else, to be honest. So, yeah. Okay. Double that. Yeah. It has been 1 hour and 41 minutes into this video now. That means I've been enjoying this run too much. 6 weapons. Okay. Well, there we go. Random weapon out there. There you go. Play with by yourself for a little bit. I can actually put it here and it will be affected by these. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Okay, cool. I love what we have. Let's go shred the map. I'm actually gonna skip this map. Yeah, I'm only gonna like take enough fuel and then we're done. Yeah, we're gonna go to the boss fight because there's the bigger explanation about everything. I would just prefer to have at least 1 or 2 ranged weapons, so I can actually do some ranged weapon explanations as well. Okay, we have it, but as I said, I want to have items that will allow me to actually explain ranged weapons in general, so let me spend a couple of minutes here. Well, this is ranged weapon. I'm gonna have it because I wanna show you some things that work about ranged weapons as well. Okay, and we are kinda done. This is a small map, so I'm already out of loot kinda. But oh my god. Oh my god. And by the way, let me show you another thing. Look, I'm gonna use a spell. This is not even my final form. This is my final form. Jesus. Okay. That is magnificent. That is fantastic. Awesome. Oh, I got double. With 10% chance off of these, I just got double. Okay, I'm gonna pick this shoe because I want to show you what the shoe is too. Like, do you see me? Like, when I dash, I will leave a fire trail. That's the thing about this. Like, I really hate it, to be honest. It's my least favorite shoe of them all. By the way, I literally have a shoe that looks like this myself. Yes, I am 31 and I'm wearing sneakers. Judge me. Okay. I love those. They're very comfortable and very light. I guess defensive all of a sudden. Like all the things that I say about myself and I get defensive about that. That is awesome. Okay, 100% 100 damage. Okay. Okay, 100%. Nice. Okay, I am just gonna put you here, actually, I need this because I want to show something about it. Alright, let me upgrade this shoe. I'll just take this shoe because I want to show you upgrades later. Let's do this bag of space here, this bag of space here. Very unnecessary bag of space here, so just very unnecessary. Okay, let's go. Let's go kill the boss. And then I will explain the other things about this game. Hello. Oh, it's actually not a bad boss. I am gonna destroy him. I have 3 dynamites. And I'll be using one of them like this. That is a lot of damage out of you. And you're dead. Now your head comes out. And I'll throw another dynamite at you and a lot more grenades at you. And I'll use my other dynamite at you, and now I'll do more grenades at you. This is actually much less damage than my ranged weapons, but in general, like, my weapons are meant to kill masses of enemies, not single target. So, it was still a good kill time. Yeah, it's still good kill time. Yeah, the blades... Oh god, the blades might be good, but not for everything. Alright, and that is how you finish the game. Very slow, but it's a light process. Alright, we won that game. Let's see how many bapples we get. We got 700 bapples. I'm gonna be upgrading one thing. Okay, I'm gonna start the endless mode, but we're gonna be actually ending. This bonus may part of the core game. It's still experimental ways, so performance may drop later stages. You don't have to for meta and so on. Okay, let's go. Continue. And here, I will be explaining everything about items in this game. Alright, first of all, let's have a look at what I would like to call utility items. Like, everything is utility in this game, like all of these, but these are the things that I would consider a utility item. Utility item as such are the things that do not affect your weapons or your throwables directly. Some of them do, I will get to there too, but most of the time utility items take effect from different things. For example, radar increases chance of your spawn. Second, airdrop. Airdrop is what you get when you level up. This is one of the most powerful items added to the game after the demo. So by having 2 radars or 1 radar and 2 lasers next to each other, sadly I had to use my laser here. Like, this is the laser. So the laser gives you crit chance, and by putting things like this, for example, look, this is electrical. You can put it like here, and now this has, like, look, 20% and 10% from here. So now you have 30% chance of getting extra loot drop whenever you level up. So if you look at the bottom of the, let's say an item, it says the types. It is an item, it is explosive, and it is electrical. Okay, so electrical things affect each other and make each other more powerful. There's things like pizza slice 2. By combining all of these pizza slices, you can actually make the pizza. It will give you a lot of HP, I think. I have not like got it yet, but it will definitely give you HP and some modifiers. But at the starter, like, it increases your max HP by 5 for every pizza. It increases by 1. If you put them like this and this, you will get the maximum effect. You will get 24 HP minimum out of them. So I would suggest like doing that, or actually even more, because 5, that is 15 with this, 15 with this, that's 13. Then there is that is 40, and my math is a little bit off, but work with me, okay? Work with me here. You're gonna get minimum like 45, 55-ish, 54-ish extra HP by just putting like 2 pizzas like this and 2 pizzas in the middle. And there's also the utility item called this. This magnet is actually a very powerful thing too. I would suggest you not like taking it as level ups, but taking it outside of here, repairing it and putting it here. It is not a necessity, but it is a very good item to have around, because some of the items that you have work with pickup range. For example, what? For example, this item. Creates a lava puddle around the character the size of collection range, as collection range increases by 100% with each of these, or pickup range, applying burn to enemies. So whenever I have one of these, there will be a big circle around me that actually burns everything for 20 damage whenever they step on it. If you combine 2 of these and get like 150 or have like 200% like this, the area gets bigger, you grab more, let's say, experience points, and you also burn in a wider range area. It also has other benefits in items as such, because gem mirroring actually works with XP. And the more XP you gather, the more throwables you will throw. We will get to throwables later, but for example, see, collecting experience orb, 35% chance to trigger marked triggerable items. I'll talk about triggerables at the end of this, but let that be there. And this is another utility item. This is one of the best ones. It allows you to actually hold more weapons. So normally you can either hold one two-handed or two one-handed weapons like this and this together. See, it gets two. But whenever you have this many robot arms, I can just do like this and another one like this, and well, let me put this here, and maybe a katana. There you go, I have 4 weapons. But I wouldn't suggest like having too many weapons. Like, have 3 weapons and upgrade every single point of damage in them by using other items, and it will be much better. I'll talk about like weapon management later. And in the weapon section, you can skip the video to there if you want to learn about the weapon types and so on. Another utility is the boots, the roller skates. The roller skates, like there is one more type of boot. It allows you to knock enemies around and do a little bit extra damage with them. I don't like them. In general, I don't like the armor boots and armor in because I like fast speed. I play glass cannons, so I never prefer them. I'd rather have like 200% more speed so I can just zoom around the map and grab my stuff. I would suggest having at least 120% or 40% out of this, and upgrading it by this sock allows you to get 50% more movement speed. So this is like 20%, this is 40%, now this is 60%, and this is 40%, so I have 100% extra movement speed. And this is another shoe. I really don't like this. Like, whenever you dash, you will put, let's say, 10% on one, and you get to 10% but higher damage on level 2 burning. So, for example, when you're here and you dash, you leave a fire area, and if they pass on it, there's a 10% chance per tick, like 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, that they will burn for 10%, and it will do 60 damage to them over 1.5 seconds. Another utility item that goes with the shoes is this guy. The spring allows you to do more dashes based on how many boots it is touching. For example, right now, 4 dashes per 2 marks. So right now I have 4. If I did a mix like that and I had this here, do I have another boot here? I don't think I have another boot. Yeah, I don't have another boot. But if I had another boot, for example, there, like this, see, now I have 8. See? This is another look footwear. It says footwear type. So now I have 8 dashes if I go, plus the 2 that I originally have. I have 10 dashes right now if I leave this area, but I don't wanna because I don't have weapons on me. And this is another item that we will actually pivot from here to throwables. This is another item. The utility build allows you to have more spells here, like food, dynamite, vacuum. You can an energy drink. You can grab more, or if you have pressure cookers automatically add, so it doesn't count as this. But whenever you upgrade your utility build to a level 3, it does the on power use triggers marked triggerable items 20 times over 2 seconds. And now we will talk about throwables or triggerables. I just remembered I didn't talk about the medkit. So this item is a very buggy item, by the way. Do I have more? Yeah, this item can basically make you immortal right now. So heal for 38% of the damage taken after delay of 4 seconds as long as no further damage is taken. If you have 5 of these and they're like this level, you will heal for 100% of the damage that you took. If you have more like this, like you have like 3 of this, you will heal for 124%. So you will heal for more than the damage you took. So this is a very buggy item. If you just want to live forever, have like 3 level 2 of this and you're done. You will be immortal. Now we talk about throwables and triggerables. Let's have a chat about throwables and triggerables. Throwables are items such as grenade, let's say the glass bottle and the Molotov, and there's also the banana. Banana is a character exclusive weapon or item, let's say, so you cannot even find it on other ones. So triggerables are, actually let's say throwables. Throwables are the things that your character basically throws. it is not affected by anything in the game other than things as such. Like, do you see this? It says as 25% chance for marked weapons and thrown items. So if you put this here and you actually put this here and you put a grenade here, now whenever you're throwing this and you're hitting item targets with it, it will chain lightning out of it. If you want to have like a really fun time, I would suggest trying this, like something like this, and you're gonna have some fun, okay? Whenever you grab stuff, you will electrocute, and we will now talk about a little bit about what triggering an item is. Triggering an item is, for example, look on dash, triggers mark triggerables. If you look at the bottom side, it says item, thrown, triggerable, explosive, inflatable. And what inflatable means, it can be affected by inflations as such. I'll talk about that one too. So whenever I dash, this will be thrown out. Look, so naturally an item like grenade is thrown every 3 seconds, but look at the blue sides, every 3 seconds and on trigger it's thrown. So if I dash, I throw. If I wait 3 seconds, I throw. If I pick up XP, I have 35% chance to trigger triggerable items. As such, there's also another item that's triggerable. I don't have any of these. It's the scope. The scopes gives you a 15% chance, after 15% chance to crit if it is connected to a ranged weapon. It also increases the range of the weapon. I sadly don't have any of it, but you can see it. Maybe, do we have it here? I don't think we have that here, do we? Yeah, minigun doesn't need it. Like, this is another one. Scope dynamite. Rocket launcher doesn't need it too. Railgun didn't need it as well. Yeah, we sadly don't have it, but later if I get it, I'll just show it in another video. Sadly, I don't have any of it. And throwables, as they can be triggered, and on trigger they will be thrown as well. Some items might be triggerable too, so try to read the bottom line description of the items. And what inflatable means like things as such, like bicycle pump, can affect it. So if I can just put like a lot of this here, now this will explode for bigger. Like you can just do a challenge, I'll do it later, but you can just do throwables challenge and just have the biggest explosions on grenades, like the biggest you've ever seen. Okay, like especially if you can pull off something like this, let's say, because these things have no limit to how big you can make them. The only limit is your imagination and how much bag of space you have, basically. So you can just do all this like this. And this is very optimal, by the way. And like this, 1 second. Do I have another one? Do I have another one? Do I have the another one? Yeah, like basically you can go like this as you want. There's other ways to like maximize the effect of that, but you have to actually check it out. Like this, like this, like this, like this, and then you put more down here. It's hitting, and basically you either put things here, or you find, for example, a center like this. You put your biggest item like this here. See? Now, I am hitting all of my things with this. Look. It is being pumped, it is being electrocuted, it has the highest chance of this, and I would even like do this here, so it has even more chance of being thrown because it's my most powerful, or I can just do this and turn this like this, and now I have a very good build for just throwing the stuff out of me, with a lot of chance. But pay heed, because here, not only you can throw it by these, like collecting XP, you can also put shoes around here, like all around here. And every time you dash, you will throw everything that is inside your arsenal. So I would suggest just putting like pumps here and pumps here, but putting like space for shoes here. So every time you're dashing, like put your most powerfuls like here for mid-maxing, let's say, like this. And now, every time I dash, I will throw this, I'll throw those. Or you can even like do something like this. That makes one of your Molotovs do more damage, and you can maybe put another one of these here at the end. I think you guys get the message here, so I'm not gonna get more into this. But here, now, I have to tell you one more thing. The dynamite or things as such. The dynamite horde is explosive, this thing. If you look at the description, it says attack rate of weapons, explosion chance of marked weapon. These are not weapons, they are throwables. So, see? This doesn't work, this doesn't work, this doesn't work. Throwables are only inflatable, and if you look at the bottom, they are triggerable. Those are the only thing you can do. You can either dash, you can collect XP to throw them, or you can make them bigger and better by this. And that is for throwables. Now we go to melee weapons. Alright, when it comes to melee weapons, I generally don't like big, let's say big damage weapons when it comes to melee. Spear is, to be honest, like my favorite. I know this time we played the laser blade, but I don't like the laser blade so far. It was the first time I was trying it, but I don't like it for one single reason. Whenever you go progress in the game, like you will need damage more than you need like size. So size will not matter anymore. It will be a matter of, can I hit them with one thing and kill them? So when it comes to melee weapons, as it is in all hack and slash games, it has the range problem, but it does not have the piercing problem. In this game, melee weapons are at a very big, huge disadvantage because, not because they're bad, because the range weapons are just too powerful, okay? They're really fun to play. Like, I love doing double knives with nothing else. And the reason being is because it's a small weapon, I can put so many upgrades on just a single knife like this. See? Like, and the melee weapons are actually affected by all of the things that actually affect ranged weapons, aside from two items. Number ball, rubber ball, because these don't have bullets, and number two is this thing. This is another fact that makes actually like melee weapons very weak. Reload time decrease is one of the things that actually makes ranged weapons very broken. You can like put 3 of these on a weapon like this, and that thing will just shoot non-stop almost, and it will just basically kill everything before it enters your map. If you wanna see how powerful ranged weapons are in this game, I highly suggest check out my latest video. It is called the Mythical Weapons of Destruction. If you watch that, you will understand how much powerful the ranged weapons are, so you will not be playing melee weapons if you want to have some very big damage fun. But in general, they're affected by everything. And don't forget, I just noticed that this is an electrical weapon too, so another thing that I could have done is add this and all of these, like around this, so during my run, I could have actually got a lot more. Yeah, like this thing is now 10%, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60% chance of getting extra loot every time I do level up. That would have been fantastic. Like, I could have got a lot more level ups, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I just wanted to show you guys that these are electric and this is electric too, because I missed this one, actually. But anyways, this aside now that's out of the way, let me show you how you can handle it. Let's say robot arms did not exist in this game. So you have only 2 of this. I'll count this as a level 1. One build you can do, like at the start of the game with the melee weapons, is just this. Simple. I'm gonna remove these to the side so you guys can actually see. And by the way, I forgot about this too. Like whenever you eat, you just throw them for 20 seconds. But well, unscripted guides, that is what happens. So let's say you just started the game. You have, like, for example, this much bag space at the start, depending on the character. What I would suggest is make this kinda a thing to go with, okay? I know you will not have the option to go for, but this is the most optimal that I've found for now, let's say, way to actually give maximum power to your weapons. So, like this, and then you can actually, like, either put this here, or put this here, or whatever. And you do this like that, and you put another one here, 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 or whatever, or even here, and we'll basically just put the highest ones here and here. And that will be the most you can get for 2. The reason why I'm leaving around them free is because now I can give them double attack speed from here, and if I have a double, let's say for example something like this, I can put it like for example on here, and then I will remove this one up either here or down from here, or just upgrade it like this so it hits more. And for example like this, it can actually mirror the other one, and like try to mirror things, by the way, like that really helps too. For example, see, the mirror side of this is here, so see, like this is very symmetrical actually. So what I'm doing here, I can just replicate it up here as well. So this goes here and this goes here as well. See? Now that's getting hit, that's getting hit. Basically mirroring allows you to do better, let's say more efficient. Let's imagine that's another thing like this. You can put this like this, see? Attack speed to that, attack speed to both of them. And there are a lot of more ways to maximize this, but you can put another attack speed here, and another attack speed like this, or like this, and like this. And when it comes to the middle ground, you can put things like this at the corners, like this. And I would suggest putting this here, because this is very crucial. Then, by that, you can do something like this, or I would suggest you put these here, and instead put this one, this little baby, down here, because this is the most powerful item for every single melee weapon. Each dealt hit marked melee weapon is followed by another hit. Basically, even if you don't have this, the reason why I like this is because it gives a 200%. Yeah, so if you can put two of them and just have a lot of these, you can put them like here, and you're just gonna shred everything. You're just gonna shred everything. But, well, for example, you can put a mouse here, put a mouse here, put another one up here, then you can mirror it and put another one here, and basically, on top here, you have two mouses. I think I had another mouse. Yeah, there we go. Like, something like this. And with your empty spots here, you can just do this. Like, see, like with a very small pack, I actually made like a very powerful build. And you can even like use these instead of the mice if you want to, but depending on how big the damage of your weapon is, I would suggest either go like this or this, but I like instant damage, so I always prefer fireworks or dynamite. Because, well, by the time that 1.5 seconds comes, like that mob has already hit me and gone away. Okay, there are dashers in this game. Those dashers can really kill you in less than a half a second, so I don't like, in general, this because of the dashing enemies. And this is kind of the, let's say, most optimal way I found for playing with low weapons. But again, like, there are so many varieties that no matter what I tell you, I'll not be able to get over it. So this is the thing that you can do with two one-handed weapons. But let's assume you have a normal two-handed weapon as such. So on this one, you have to choose, like, do you want to go like this or do you want to be like more like this? It doesn't really matter. What I would suggest is if you have dynamite or do you have these, like, it is very, like, the thing about this is that it is much more manageable. Because now I can just put these here. I can even have this somewhere like here. And then my pumps can just go all around, see? Let me actually mirror the build at this side as well. So you can see, like, see how much space that leaves me for? Like, I can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. I can put 2, 3 of these there. I can even put another mice here. Even if I don't have space, then I can add a lot more. It is not always about having more weapons. For example, like, look at the damage, like 300 damage on this. Let's assume I have only one super one of that version. Look at this. Let me actually give it the highest amount of power so you can see. One weapon can be actually much more powerful than two weapons at the same time. If you give it the right things. See, like, instead of this, I could have had like a line of just this. So every time I'm hitting one target, I'm gonna be hitting everything that's around that target as well. So look, this is now, 1 second. This thing has now 1500 damage. On top of the fact that it will hit everything again if I hit a target. And it says explosion chance, explosion chance, explosion chance. If it doesn't die, it will be poisoned, and it will just take more damage. It will be poisoned, and it will poison everything around it, and so on and so forth. So it's not always about having more weapons. It's about managing one good weapon. So robot arms are not that necessary for a build. Like, I'll do a single weapon challenge later to show you that robot arms are cool and all, but if you don't have a space, one weapon is all you need. Specifically, even when it comes to melee weapons, because this thing does not have pierce. Okay, it has infinite pierce. It can hit 1 million targets in just one hit if you have like enough range and if you inflated it enough. But that's enough about this. Like, that's the best I can show you for now. But later, I'll make another video about it. Now, let's go to ranged weapons. Actually, for ranged weapons, I would suggest go and watch my mass weapons of destruction video, and on that video you can see how I manage my ranged weapons. So for melee weapons, let's say follow this guide for ranged weapons, because it will make more sense when you see it, because I don't have all of the items that I need, but basically you will there see how I use like items as such in order to make my weapons like very powerful. Like, just a spoiler alert, like I became so powerful that, let's say this is my character and this is the whole map, I was hitting them the moment they were entering the map. That's how much range I had on my weapons. Melee weapons are fun, but if you really want to destroy some things, play ranged weapons. And did I leave anything out? Let me think. In general, try to have fun. This is a very fun game. There are many ways that you can play this game. These are some tips and tricks that you can use for all of your runs, but in general, try to have fun. If you have fun, you will win. Definitely you will win. I sucked at this game, but only because I enjoy the music and, let's say, the animations and such. I just got drawn into the game, and now I can't get over it, and I'm playing it like whenever I have time from Potato. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel, everybody. If you put likes, thanks for your support. If you don't put likes, well, hope you like the next video. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. I'll play much more and more beautiful games as such. And thanks for all your support. See you on the next video. And if you have questions, ask them in the comment section. I am at your service. And as always, love you. Bye.